my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are well. Okay, fine. So students, today I'm going to start with a new chapter. In our last science classes, we discussed about different chapters related with safety and first aid, their matter and its property, everything. But this is very different chapter because in this chapter, I'm going to discuss with you about the natural resources. What is natural resources, children? Because we have to say like that, soil, that is our God's gift, okay? Our nature giving different types of gift to us. Can you guess it? What are they? Yes, of course. Water, wind, animals, plants, sun and soil. These all are the natural resources. Let's learn about soil in detail, okay? In this chapter, I'm going to discuss with you about the formation of soil, okay, how soil is formed, okay, then composition of soil, how soil is made up of, okay, then next I'm going to teach you with the layers of soil, okay, layers of soil, then types of soil, then about the soil erosion, okay, and about how we have to conserve or protect the soil, okay. So these all we need to discuss through this chapter, okay. But now I am going to teach you about formation of soil, then composition of soil and layers of soil. So let's check in detail. Students, what is soil, children? Soil, how they are made up of? Okay, so let's check about the formation of soil, how this soil is formed. We know that in our surrounding there is a soil, right? So let's check how these soils are formed. Did you see rocks, children? Yes, of course. Actually, soils are formed from these rocks. It is a very wondering thing, right? How these soil particles are forming from the rocks. Just imagine how it happened. So let's check it. So children, I already informed that we can say in one word, soils that are formed from the rocks. Is it? Children, can you imagine these soils that are formed from the rocks? It is very difficult to imagine. Is it, children? Actually, that big pieces of rocks that are broken down by wind and water into smaller pieces. Okay, that big rocks which are broken down by wind and water into smaller pieces, okay, into smaller pieces till we get fine powder of sand, okay. Children, it is the process like big piece of rocks that are broken down by wind and water into smaller pieces of rocks till we get a powder, okay. So this we called weathering, weathering. It is we called weathering. Clear, all of you? Wherever the fine powder known as a sand mixes with remains of the dead plants and animals called humus, okay, and mineral soil is formed. Thus soil is defined as the top layer of the which surface? Earth surface. Okay. So now you understand, children, how soil is formed by the process of weathering. Soil or sand particles that are formed in the earth surface. Okay. It takes thousands of years. And as a result of weathering, some small stones are formed from the broken rocks. That's we called gravel, okay. Can you identify this one? Gravel, okay. So these small stones we called gravels, okay. Clear, all of you? So children, next let's talk about the composition of soil, okay. That means what are the different components are present in the soil. We know that dead animals and plants are present in the soil. Is it, children? They are decaying in the soil itself. Is it? That dead material of plants and animal, after decaying, it will become very fertile to the soil. That soil we called humus, okay. Humus. What is it? Humus, okay. It is very fertile for plants. And what are the other components, children, we can see in soil? we can easily say that like that plants which are absorbing water and minerals from the soil in the process of photosynthesis, is it? So we have to say like that other components of soil are water, then minerals. Okay, these are the other components of soil, and it consists of sand, remains of dead plants and animals with some amount of water and air. Okay, so students, now we learned about how soil is formed and what are the components of soil. Next we can check about the layers of soil. Okay, we can classify soil layers into three. What are they? First one is topsoil. The name suggests like that, topsoil, it is the topmost. Second one is subsoil, it is the middle soil. Okay, then third one is bedrock. Okay, some rock pieces are seen in bedrock. Okay, so these are the three different types of soil, and let's check the differentiation of these three. Students, can you identify this dark color soil? I took transparent glass for showing this soil. Okay, this is a very dark color, humus rich soil. Okay, plants can easily grow in this soil. That's why we called it as a topsoil. Okay, so topsoil we can see in the topmost layer of the soil. Okay, so this is the topmost layer of soil that we call topsoil. Second one, subsoil. Subsoil which is just below the topsoil. So we have to say that it is the middle layer of the soil, that is subsoil. Then third one, that is bedrock. It is the bottommost layer of the soil. Okay, bottommost layer of the soil. Which one is, children? That is bedrock. So what are the differentiation? Topsoil, which can see topmost layer. Okay, topmost layer of the soil is called topsoil. Okay, then subsoil, that is middle layer of the soil. Second layer, that is just below the topsoil. We can see what, children? Subsoil. Okay, then third one, this is bedrock, is the bottommost layer of the soil. Now you understand the differences of these three? Okay, good. Let's check the specialities of topsoil. Okay, topsoil which is dark in color. Okay, which is dark in color, and it is fully rich of humus, that is dead materials of plants and animals. Okay, and it is fully rich of humus, and mineral and water is consisting in topsoil. So plants can easily grow in this soil. Understand, these are the main specialities of topsoil. Next we can check about the subsoil. Okay, subsoil which is light in color. Okay, light in color compared to topsoil which is light in color. Okay, you can see here subsoil, that is light in color, and there is no humus in subsoil. Okay, there is no humus in subsoil, but we can see the humus in topsoil. That's why that soil color is very dark in color. Okay, then next we can check about the bedrock. Bedrock, we can call it as a base of the soil. Okay, what is this? Bedrock, that is base of the soil. That's why we have to say that soils are formed from the bedrock. Okay, we already discussed through the continuous process of weathering, soils are formed from the rocks, is it? As like bedrock is the base of the soil, from this bedrock only soils, different layers of soils are formed. So we have to say like that, bedrock is the base of the soil, and we can call it as a parent material. Okay, parent material, and many solid pieces of rocks we can see in bedrock. Okay, so these are the main differences between three types of soil. Do you like this class? It is very interesting chapter, right? And more about the conservation and soil erosion and types of soil we can learn in our next class. Okay, so children, today's topic is what are the different colors of gravels I used to show in this video. Just you have to check that gravel's color and say the answer of this topic question very fast. Okay, so catch you later. Thank you.